Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. I'm Crash Rowsell, and it's once again time to crash Skylanders with another top 5 video. Boy, I haven't said that in years. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first top 5 back in a long time, and if you haven't noticed by the very big echo you hear in the room and the fact that the background is very different behind me, I recently moved, and I said once I do that I'm going to bring back top 5s, and here we are. What better way to kick it off than with a simple one that I can do super quick. My top 5 favorite games. Now, again, I apologize for everything around me. This is going to be fixed up in the next video, don't worry about that. But I decided to do a simple one for 5 simple games because of the fact that everybody asks me what's my favorite game, and they assume Skylanders is my favorite. I don't know if you realize, but I'm a Skylander channel if you've been here for the last 5 years. But yeah, shockingly enough, Skylanders is number 1, spoiler. So I decided, it was going to be originally top 10, but it was honestly too hard to find the extra 6 to 10. So just decided to do my top 5 that was super simple. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's hop into the list for the first time in a very long time. Number 5. The Assassin's Creed franchise is one of my all-time favorites, so picking my favorite should be difficult. That is until they added pirates to the mix. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag mixed 2 of my favorite things together, assassins and pirates. The naval battles made this game 20 times better, manning the Jackdaw and taking out fleets of ships in intense battles. The story of Edward not even being an assassin before joining the life was a great introduction to my favorite assassin in the series. The hours I've spent exploring the seas and collecting every little thing I could find in all the locations in the game representing real pirate settings. If you play any Assassin's Creed game, make it this one, or I'll make you walk the plank. If my channel name didn't make you aware, I'm a huge Skylander fan, so it's obvious one of the games placed on this list. Superchargers is the 5th game in the franchise, and as someone who loves stories, this game brought out the best one. It has real moments including heartbreak, invested long-term storytelling, and cars. Yes, the new thing added to Skylanders this time around was the driving mechanic, with land, sea, and sky vehicles being added along with the figures. The level designs are beautiful and huge, leaving a ton of room to explore and find so many secrets. Along with the main story, there is a whole other section of 12 racing levels, 4 of each type of vehicle, giving you basically 2 games in one. Regardless if you're a fan of these games or not, you can't deny Superchargers shown that he still had ideas in the tank. Pokemon has been something that has traveled with me from childhood. It's the one series I've loved since I was only 6 years old, watching the TV show, playing the original Game Boy games, but one of these games gave me everything I wanted and a ton more. I got Pokemon Gold for Christmas and played it non-stop every day until my Game Boy's battery ran out. Seeing all the new 100 Pokemon added and finding new evolutions for the old one was shocking for me, but it wasn't as shocking to find out you get to go back to Kanto, aka the original games, with a brand new story. To this day, Gold is the only Pokemon game I could play through beginning to end without adding a stipulation to keep it fresh. It's the only Pokemon game that has me coming back easily every time. I bet you didn't know I wanted to be a skateboarder growing up. I think every kid wanted that when they first played a Tony Hawk game. I wasn't the biggest fan of Pro Skater series, but the Underground series was where I fell in love. But it wasn't until Tony Hawk's American Wasteland when I found my admiration for the series. The game was the definition of pure mindless fun. It wasn't hard, but challenging enough to keep you entertained, with quirky characters and a simple to follow story featuring some of the best skaters in the world. Creating your character from a default model into the wildest punk your grandma would be afraid of, and making him the best skater through the Underground is the coolest thing to do when I was young all the way to now. This game is one I play at least once a year and always have a new experience each time. The reason I even got into Skylanders was because of a small purple dragon who had a trilogy of games when I was young. Those games had continued on into my life and made me into the gamer I am today. None of the games I've talked about today compare to Spyro Year of the Dragon. Year of the Dragon added 4 new characters to the mix, all with unique abilities and great personalities that make you want to play as each of them every time. The level designs are bright, big, and truly explorable, with every secret area providing something for the curious explorers.
The story is expansive, with a truly hateable villain with a sidekick who has a conscience in the end. All the side characters have lovable qualities in every level, with every single level having enough challenges to keep you entertained, with none of them being any bit infuriating. It's the one game I can play entirely from beginning to end multiple times a year and never get sick of it.
And there we go, my first top 5 back in a very long time. I know it's a kind of short one, but that's how I roll. I don't care about really long videos. Screw the YouTube algorithm, am I right? So yes, that is my top 5 favorite games. That is the beginning of a brand new setup of me doing top 5 videos again. So I'm going to be doing a lot of Skylander content. Hopefully going to be introducing some Spyro content in the future, a lot of top 5s and stuff. I hope you guys join me along with that. I know you guys were a big fan of the top 5s. So my question to you, the question of the day, is what is your favorite video game? It doesn't have to be Skylanders. Just because I'm a Skylander channel doesn't mean it has to be that. But if it is, let me know in the comments below. Let me know why. While you're down there, hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video. And of course, disagree with my picks, because that's what the internet's all about, is arguing about everything that's not correct for you. I love the internet. Again, yes, that is my first top 5 back in a while. I'm hopefully going to be doing a few of these a month. They don't really take that long to make. This one took a little bit of a while because I was doing it in between setting up my move and all that stuff. And as you can see, this isn't completely done yet. So hopefully next video I'm going to have it all set up and have my Skylanders on display. That's right, it's coming back. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by leaving a like and a comment below. But as always, I bid you farewell.